couple of weeks ago, I went to my big box music store in search of some type of sampling pad where I could get percussion sounds and things like that on an electronic pad and just be able to trigger them with my drumstick while I'm playing. I have a couple applications that I plan to use this for. I walked all around, talked to the people at the drum department in this big box music store, and this is what happened. So as per usual, you come to the big box music store looking for something specific, and of course, they don't have it. So I went on the internet and decided to stop by and, order something from my pal Jeff Bezos. And it came in the mail, I guess like a week ago. And my sister didn't know what it was, so she just put it with some of the other Amazon packages that we've gotten. This is the Alesis Sample Pad. We're going to open this bad boy up and see what it's all about. If you have ever used a pad like this, I know Roland makes a few different options, Alesis makes a handful of different options. I guess even PDP made one for a short time. But if you've ever used one, leave a comment and let me know which one you used and how you liked it, and if you're still using it, all that stuff. Looks like we have. Oh, that was in power. Okay. It's a cable for something. Oh, we have the instructions and stuff, the owner's manual. Alesis, do you make a Braille one? Just kidding, Alesis, just kidding. Alright, we got some styrofoam. That is exciting. Just had that Fuzz Huzzy gig last night, so none of my stuff is set up at this point. I'll tell you what, it's pretty easy to use. We get everything set up and we'll be in good shape to give this thing a listen. So there it is in all of its glory, the Alesis Sample Pad. I just kind of got it rigged on a stand right now. I'll get better at where I want to put it. I know ultimately I don't want to put it here. I want to put it kind of more in front of the snare drum there. But right there is okay for right now. I'm working on just some sticking for it and stuff. And yeah, it works good. The thing that I like the most about the Alesis Sample Pad is it only has 4 buttons and 1 knob and just a few outputs on the back. It has a slot for your SD card if you want to load up your own samples. I haven't gotten a chance to do this yet because it just came out of the box, 24 hours ago. So what I want to do is just take you through some of the sounds that come preloaded onto it. There's 25 different sounds. We'll start with what comes up right when I powered it up for the first time. We'll go from the top left pad to the top right pad, bottom left, bottom right. I also forgot to mention that I had hooked up just a normal sustain pedal for a keyboard and using it for the kick trigger. So that's kind of cool. Seems like it might be coming a little loud. And you just use the up and down, the plus and minus, to go to the next bank. So let's see what it has on these pads. Kick drum is going to sound a little bit different. That's kind of cool. And let's see what we got on the pads. So yeah, definitely some cool, like kind of more electronic sounds. Let's dive in and see what else we got. And now we're back to our original. So there's 25 sounds that come preloaded on here. You can load, I think it's like a 32 gig SD card of your own samples. As you saw, it does take a couple seconds for them to load, and I've heard that when you load up your own samples, it takes quite a bit longer for the Alesis Sample Pad to read off your external SD card. So let's get into some grooves and see what we can do and how we can incorporate some of these percussion sounds or maybe electronic sounds into a groove with the acoustic kit. So at first glance, it has a lot of the sounds that I hoped it would have. It's very simple to operate. I know that there's some extra menus to dive into that I have not gotten the chance to do yet, and I'm very much looking forward to that because as you could hear in some of the demos, hitting one pad can sometimes trigger another pad, and I know that there are some sensitivity parameters that you can adjust. And you've also heard that it comes with a lot of the reverb already on. And there's some patches I might want to take some of that down on, or maybe even add more to it on, or whatever. Those are all things that you can adjust on there very easily from what I hear. And I will get back to you when I do that. But at first glance, if you are looking for something simple to use just to add some extra percussion sounds, maybe a couple electronic sounds to your acoustic kit, I give it a solid like B+, A-. If you're looking for more of an electric drum kit that's portable or whatever, that's real easy to carry around, there are some other pads that you definitely might want to go into, and it's definitely something that I intend to use in my rig in a lot of different live situations, and may even find some great purposes for it in the studio as well. So that is the Alesis Sample Pad. If you have any experience with any of the Alesis pads or any of the other pads. I know Roland makes some really nice ones and stuff like that. Go ahead and leave it in the comments. What are your favorite pads? What are your favorite features? Do you load your own samples? Stuff like that. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon.